Henry, played a bit of wing recently. How's that been for you?
It's been alright. I mean, obviously not my first choice position, but as sort of quite capable of being out there. Have played in the past a few times at wing as well for Gloucester, so quite comfortable out there. But it's, I mean, obviously depends on the game that you're playing. It's in a position you need to sort of make sure you're in the right sort of places around the pitch. Obviously you have to work a bit harder in the back three, covering kicks and stuff like that, where you don't really have to think about that as centre as much. But I'm getting used to it still, and hopefully, if they're needed, can still do a job there.
And is it reassuring you've still got the legs to be able to play though as well?
I've still got the legs, yeah. I try. Had some obviously the last few games been able to get on the end of a few tries, which is great. But it all comes from sort of the guys work in the middle, and if I finish them off, then that's happy days really.
And in terms of switching back, is it just something that you've done often enough through your career that it comes fairly easily?
Yeah, I mean I'm quite comfortable at 13 to go sort of anywhere really. So it's the wing's the one where you just got to think a bit more really, more than a centre. I sort of got that locked down. So you've always got work-ons in any position you're in, but it's a tiny bit getting used to, but I am enjoying it out there.
Talking of work-ons, what have the work-ons been from Worcester going into Wasps this week?
I think we just, obviously the Worcester game, we were quite disappointed. We didn't really start. We didn't really get a foothold in the game in the first half. Obviously I came off with a yellow card that didn't help matters, and we just struggled really. We looked at the tape and we sort of given those 50-50s that aren't really on, and I think we've always done best when we keep the ball, when we rack up the phases and get on the front foot, we can wear teams down. So I think for us going into the Wasps game, it's definitely something we want to keep the ball, look after it, and really just try and get a hold of the game and get that momentum on our side.
If things aren't going right, who is it who can make those calls of, look, this isn't working? I mean, do you rely on the coaches at half time, or is it the leadership group within the playing team?
It's a bit of both. Obviously, the messages coming onto the pitch are crucial. They're always going to be able to see things that we can't, but at the same time, as leaders, as players, we've got to be out there and almost be able to solve those problems before they continue to keep happening. So it's obviously all the messages that come on the pitch we obviously listen to and take on board, but at the same time the quicker we can do it on the pitch, it will help us.
Are you of that seniority yet where you can sort of ball out a few instructions?
10 years, but not yet. But it's obviously 9s, 10s and the guys that run the forward pack, they probably have the most say. I just sort of do what I'm told and just get the ball and run as quick as I can really.
Okay, we'll let you off on that one.
It's never my fault.
In terms of Wasps, obviously they play an open attacking game, and actually if you go at each other like I suppose you did at the Rico, it could be another high scoring game. Yeah,
I mean it was obviously we came off the back of I think that game sort of got away from us at the end. I think the score didn't really reflect how the game went. I think both teams took a lot of shots at each other, and it will be always a good game. But we know their threats. They're a very attacking team on the front foot, and they've won some good games. So obviously a dangerous team. We know sort of who to watch, and hopefully if we can rock up at Kingsholm and sort of play one of our good games, hopefully we'll get the win as we normally do at Kingsholm.
To stop them, do you have to fight fire with fire?
There'll be a bit of that, yeah. I don't want to give too much away, but as Johans come in, we do want to play some running rugby. We want to fire some shots at them, not just sort of soak up all their stuff. So we've got a lot of confidence in our attack. I think it's won us a lot of games where we keep scoring, we keep going, we don't really take the foot off the pedal. So I think that's something that we sort of pride ourselves on. I think we need to get back into really. We've unfortunately had a few slip-ups in the games, not really taking as many shots as we'd like, but as I said, we're working hard to get back to that.
And plenty of the familiar names in their backs, the Ciprianis, the Wades, they're overlooked by England as well. So they've kind of got that sort of that core, haven't they? Yeah,
they've got a very strong team with some great names in there as well. You've got guys like Willie LaRue as well that are very, very dangerous. So as you said, it's going to be a very tough game. They are a quality outfit, and as you said, if we can sort of try and fight fire with fire a bit and hopefully hold them out, hopefully we'll be able to do a job.